Come and see me. We live with it. Gotta wait for people to come in and hope. It's that popular as ever. Come and see me. Come and see me. If it's on the ground, on the TV. Come and see me. 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 I got you.
Okay. I'll be right back.
All right. Yo, what's up? Oh, you can see me. Hold on, I gotta move the camera. You can't see what I'm looking at. Yo, I appreciate you, gang. I appreciate you. As y'all see, I don't got no mustache no more. No more mustache. Yo, we got an actual little setup this time. I'm a little bit more prepared to live stream now. Right. Last time it was very spontaneous. Mid-plyo workout. Bro, if you don't go back to doing your workout, gang. If you don't go back to doing your workout, bro, lock in. Lock in. You know what I'm saying? Go back to doing your workouts, man. Do your workout, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? We a little bit more in tune with it, right? We got the OBS pulled up. Got my camera recording. And look, peep this. Watch. Look what I'm about to do real quick. We got it all set up for y'all. Hold up. Ready? Boom. Boom. Wait, did it work? Yeah, it worked. Look. Boom. You know what I'm saying? We got the whole little, we got the whole little tune. We got the buttons now. I'm trolling. I gotta stop. How y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? Y'all living it up. We doing good? I'm thirsty. I got no water. Yo, is my live stream chicken? Is that just my computer? You know what I'm saying? But what was I saying? Yo, can you do a video strictly on mastering your alter ego and making it work for you instantly? If you want that, Project X, bro, I'm telling y'all. All I'm saying is y'all stay wanting. Pause. I'm tweaking. Yo, it pops up. All the videos that y'all want me to drop, I have them all inside of Project X. You know what I'm saying? I have them all inside of Project X. So if you want, like, literally 90% of the stuff that like people ask for is inside of Project X. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much all that's in there. I'm trying to peep. So why was he the only one that popped up in the chat feed? Is it start? What am I tweaking? For sure. He's averaged 20 this weekend. It was a 2-day tournament over here in good stuff, twin. Average 20, you know what I'm saying? Average 20 ain't as easy as it seems for real. You know what I'm saying? People make it look easy.
It started raining.
It started raining. You got wet. Oh, you got rained on. I love you. Yep. My bad. My you know what I'm saying? Girl walked in. She went outside to go grab something from the car. It was pouring rain. She got rained on. You know what I'm saying? When it rains, it pours. It's because of the crown. The crown. Yeah. Shout out Lupin HP. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you got advice on how to make the coach play you when he clearly favorites people that are worse than you. Okay. Little thing. You got to understand, why is he favoriting the other people? You know what I'm saying? Figure out why why he has the other people set his favorites, and then ask yourself a question. I'm not saying you're good enough, but it's just like the basic process. Do you think you are good enough to be one of his favorites? If yes, okay, then, you know what I'm saying, in practice, go out there, play your game, talk to the coach, bro. I'm telling you, building an actual personal relationship with your coach is the most, like, important thing that a lot of people just don't do, right? Your relationship with the coach matters so much more because he's literally the one that controls your PT. Like, I was talking to my head coach the other day, and we were literally just talking about, like, how important that player-coach relationship is. I feel like a lot of players don't sit there and, you know what I'm saying, build a great relationship with their head coach. And I'm telling you right now, half the people that he favorites, he's probably actually close with off the court. That's just really how it works, unfortunately. 27 against some Dallas team, we lost by 1. 27 against some teams still tough, though, even though y'all lost, you know what I'm saying? Was it AAU or was it like high school ball? How do I remember most of the important plays? Remembering most of the important plays, I'm going to be honest with you. Practice, repping out, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're working out, just one thing that I would do a lot when I was working out, I would work out through plays. So if I had certain sets and do things like that, right, I would practice shots out of those sets. So then, one, I get more comfortable in those sets, and two, right? I'm getting, what's that called? I'm getting reps. Wait, I'm tweaking. And two, so that I remember the sets as well too, right? I shoot more free throws. Huh? Am I tweaking? Oh, when I stop playing basketball, I shoot. I don't even know. How do you get out of a wait? I'm tweaking. Skip the comment. X, do you think rankings matter? Rankings and okay. In middle school, rankings don't matter. Early high school, they don't really matter too much. Rankings really, you know what I'm saying? It don't really matter that much. Do they help? Yes. If you're top 10 in the country, you top 10 in the country. You getting offers from everywhere. I wouldn't sit there and, you know what I'm saying, go off your self-worth based on how ranked you are, right? I have a friend that's committed to Auburn, and I don't even know if he's ranked top 100, right? How do you get out of the slump and restore your confidence? Okay, get out of the slump and restore your confidence. Figure out what, you know what I'm saying, what made you get in that slump? What made your confidence, you know what I'm saying, lose? But then at the same time, right, if you lost your confidence, that really, you know what I'm saying, you technically really ain't have that strong of a confidence to begin with, right? Because if your confidence relies, I say this in literally almost all my videos, if your confidence relies on external outcomes and things of that nature, right, it ain't really, you know what I'm saying, if you have one bad game here, you know what I'm saying, your confidence is going to get destroyed. You have to be self-confident in who you are as a person, right? It's one of those things. And if you really want to learn how to build confidence, Project X, completely free. Link in my bio, you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's hot as heck. I don't want to strip on cam. It's kind of crazy. It was good stuff, bro. 27 is 8th grader. Good stuff. Do Hooper have to be perfect in the mid-range before 3? You don't have to be perfect. If it'll be better if you were able to, you know what I'm saying, be dang near perfect in the mid-range, right? I know some people, some trainers with their younger kids, they don't let them, you know what I'm saying, move on. They don't let them go to the three-point line until they get comfortable shooting that mid-range, right? If you're younger, yes, focus more on the mid-range, especially depending how young you are. If you're not too comfortable shooting mid-ranges, then you shouldn't be shooting threes if you're not comfortable in the mid-range. It's more of a comfortability type thing. Can you explain to me more shifty like body movement wise and how low to be, how fast you should try to do moves? Okay. Body movement wise, focus on getting wide, right? Get outside of your frame. How low to be and how fast you should try to do moves. You mix it up. You don't go one speed, right? So sometimes you're going fast, and you go slow, and then you go fast, and then you go slow, right? High, low, like how low you really honestly, the thing about being shifty is because you can go up and down like this. You know what I'm saying? You can be upright, then drop down. You can be drop down, then upright, then chill, then go back again. It's one of those things, right? So you want to find a good balance. Overall, if you really want to learn how to become shifty, dribble in front of a mirror. Someday someone's gonna put you in their draft speech because how could it? I hope, you know how hard that would be? You know what I'm saying? I'm already knowing y'all gonna make it. When y'all make it, bro, if you could put me on a draft speech, you know what I'm saying? I'll be so happy. If you want to invite me to the combine, I'm cool with that too. What age did you start playing? 13. I shaved the mustache. I'm back to my roots. Yo, I look like I'm crying. If y'all go to my old videos, I didn't even have a mustache. Like, I grew the mustache a month ago, and I was like, why not? And, you know what I'm saying? I'm a new father. I'm 20 years old. But the mustache had me feeling like I was 30, though. I had to cut it off. You haven't put in the work for a while, but I can't seem to do anything positive in practice. It feels like whatever I do, I just can't make a difference. Oh, God. Why do you feel like that? I wish we were talking face-to-face, right? But it feels like whatever I do, I can't make a difference. When you said you can't make a difference, you mean, like, you ain't hitting shots, you ain't doing nothing? Like, how are you, like, how do I say this? You know what I'm saying? How are you coming to the thought that you're not making a difference, if that makes sense? Nothing wrong with it, but how come your vids ain't as long as anymore? I need to drop longer videos. I'm not gonna lie. It's been mainly a time thing. And low-key, like, mentally, I have not been able to talk. I know I'm talking a lot right now here, but, like, I swear, I just have not been able to talk. And it also came down, like, I realized, especially, like, in a lot of my longer videos, right? There was a lot of gaps in the middle where I was just kind of rambling. So it's really just a skill issue. I just gotta learn how to talk more. I was kind of forced to play center in basketball. Now every time I play, I always post up, but I want to be more reliable playmaker, player, not just someone who posts up. How do I get out of it? Okay, don't ever forget to play in the post. Playing in the post is very, very important. You know what I'm saying? If you got that skill, take advantage of it. But how do I focus on? How do I get out of it? Just like realistic. It's really just as simple as force yourself to be a guard. Like, have a game or two where you're playing out with like playing pickup or something like that. Literally just be like, okay, I'm not going to post up at all this on the target game. You know what I'm saying? I'm only going to force myself to be a guard so I can figure that out. How to enjoy playing against people who cook you. If you want to learn how to enjoy against people that cook you, you have to find joy in growth and learning. So you have to generally like through every time somebody cooks you, every time you get messed up, you have to just find the good in it and figure out, okay, what did I do wrong and how can I sit there and get better? Do you think that playmaking is valued the same as making shots by coaches and scouts? It definitely can. Playmaking can be underappreciated. Um, it's one of those things that, especially in today's game, you have to be able to like make shots. That's the one thing that people always kind of like don't assume. Like any person that at a high level that's a great defender, they can still hit shots. So it's one of those things that they go hand in hand. If you can score and you can play make at an elite level, yeah, you're automatically going somewhere. Now, if you can only play make but you can't hit like a wide open shot, then you're not really too valuable in like a high major college roster. What's the best way to play mid range in as an undersized guard for junior EYBO? Literally, you get to your spots like one dribble pull up, two dribble pull up, hezzy pulls. Off the pick and roll, you can get to your middies a lot off your pick and roll too. Pick and roll and dribble handoffs. I just realized that two best ways, two simplest ways to get to your mid range as an undersized guard. At what age do you think it's too late to go pro? Realistically, probably till like you 18 maybe. I mean, like I'm not even gonna lie. Like realistically, you can go pro at any age. It's not like how the NBA is. They don't really value age over too much different things because they're not giving you millions and millions of dollars. Like I know people that started playing basketball at 17, they still ain't pro. Is it the highest level of pro basketball? Nah, but it's still pro. I struggle with confidence, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you struggle with confidence, go in the link in my description, my link in my bio. I'm tweaking, and I have a whole course that teaches you exactly how to do that. It's free, so just go tap in with that. And I be doing calls, and like literally before I was on the live stream, I was just in a call with the people in my school. I'm 25 and a game-winning 3 in the semifinals in AU tournament in 7th grade, and matchup man. Wait. Low key for hey, at least look, you had the 25 and you hit the game winning 3. Although he was frying you, you still won, right? 6 play 26-year-old 6-foot playback. What level professionally are you thinking about? I'm gonna be honest with you, chances of going playing in the Euro League, all these things, not really too likely. I see you could easily go play like semi-pro, which is the same thing, you still get paid. Nah, I can hit my catch and shoots, but every time I get the ball, somehow mess up. When you get the ball, right, do you feel like I gotta start saying the names? I'm guessing Natalie. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Natalie 6020, right? So when you feel like you get the ball, like what be going through your mind? Are you just like when you get the ball, you're just trying to tell yourself, "Oh, I'm not gonna mess up. I can't mess up. I can't mess up." Is that what's kind of going on? I struggle with confidence. What tips do you have for you? Oh, did I not just read that? Yo, y'all don't have to like. Look, I hop on these live streams and go by comment, so you don't got to sit there and you know what I'm saying, comment the same thing twice, right? I'm I'm a slow reader, so it be taking a little bit sometimes. Realistically, at 60 freshman, can't dunk, can shoot mid ranges, and 3 high percentage make it a D1 hoop. Yeah, if you can realistically. It don't matter if you can dunk. That's the one thing that people always like. They think that the reason why people have bounce is they dunk. Bounce realistically just for you to be able to be a good finisher, be able to hang out the rim. You don't need to, you know what I'm saying? You don't need the bounce. If you can hit 3, if you can, what's that called? Shoot mid ranges. By the time your senior year comes, you're gonna be punching stuff, especially if you keep growing. What's that, Colin? How to enjoy playing against people who are way better than you, like not frustrating. You just like, did I answer that before? I don't know. Manuel Garcia. You just have to find like the genuine enjoyment in learning. You know what I'm saying? When you get your ass busted, when you sit there and somebody fries you, you have to genuinely know. You have to like be what's that called? You have to enjoy like the process of learning and growing. So instead of you being like, "Wow, I'm losing a lot," be like, "Okay, why am I messing up? Why can't I get to my shots? Why am I playing bad defensively?" You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro. These comments are so late. I struggle with confidence with. George Pickens, the third. You don't got to comment it 3 times, gang. Do you think it's possible for a girl under 6 foot to dunk? Sarah, good question. Miss Sarah _love with 2 V's, and 2 H's. I've seen it. I have seen a girl that's like 5'10" dunk. I just don't know. I'm not gonna tell you yes or no. I don't know where you're at naturally. You know what I'm saying? If you're naturally more athletic, go cool. It doesn't hurt to sit there and try to train your bounce as a girl. It don't at all. Yo, what's up, Random Hoover 12? I struggle with twin George Pickens. George Pickens. Oh, you good, gang? You good, George? Comment that whole 5 times. Yeah, nah. If I don't get to your comment, whoever, like for everyone, just wait like 2-3 minutes. It's a little delayed. Like the stream's a little delayed. All right. Oh, somebody said to pin this. Yo, shout. What's up, Ethan? Ethan, I feel like you be saying that every single time. Or was it a different Ethan? Oh, Nathan. Oh, you good, gang. Yo, okay. What do you think about lifting and shooting? Because everyone around me thinks, nah, shooting. What? Lifting does not negatively impact your shooting. Stephen Curry can bench press 100-pound dumbbells easily. Yes, some advice for recovery, man. Recovery starts with your sleep and your nutrition. If your sleep and nutrition isn't dialed in, realistically, a lot of the stretching mobility stuff isn't going to work. Stretching mobility doesn't matter. Doing your ISOs and rest. Realistically, rest. Yo, I recently injured my ankle right now. What should I be doing as a workout right now? Grab a resistance band and move your ankle around. Or just move your ankle as much as you possibly can. And then when you get to the point that you can use a resistance band, grab a resistance band, wrap it around your foot, and just kind of swing that hole around type things. What are some main things to focus on and prepare for junior EYBL so I can dominate as an undersized guard? Getting to your spots, making sure that you can knock down wide open shots, playing aggressive, playing defense, setting up your teammates, making sure they're getting straight, and just playing your game. If you're on your junior EYBL team, you're there for a reason. So just play. Without the mustache, you kind of look similar to Jacoby Gillespie. Let's see this. Jacoby Gillespie. Let's see this. I feel like I've heard that before. I have heard this before. Wow. Hey, Molly. Would you leave me for Jacoby Gillespie? Would you leave me for Jacoby Gillespie? Would you leave me for him?
Oh.
Him?
You got a big ass forehead.
Yo, I do too, though. Apparently, we look the same. Would you leave me for him?
Nah.
How tall is he?
Yeah, maybe.
He's 6'1".
Then us? Nah. Oh my gosh, where's she put her pants?
She said maybe. Damn.
She pooped her pants.
You want to change her?
Oh.
Damn. No, I'm not even overthinking. I just mess up.
Who
Are you just rushing? I'm not on the phone with nobody. I'm streaming.
Sound like
Nah. I mean, I'm in 6th grade. I'm 5'7", so all my coaches make me play big, but I'm a way better guard. Find a team or find a coach that, you know what I'm saying, lets you sit there and play guard, right? If not, I'm not about to tell you to go against your coach, but it gets to a point, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to. I ain't gonna, how do I pin this?
sorry in advance if she cries.
Oh, if you hear your baby crying, I'm sorry. She can get her diaper changed. Yo, 868 Veli. Yeah, you can ask me anything, bro. I'm here, you know what I'm saying? We streaming for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Yo, do you have any tips to calm your nerves? Because no matter how much I practice, I always get nervous in games. Okay. I'm gonna give you some things that you can do. You can do body breathing, meditation, those type of things, right? Figuring out why you're nervous. Okay. Figuring out why you're nervous is one of the important things. And you got to be honest with you. One of the best ways I figured out that, you know what I'm saying, calm those nerves and figure out why I'm getting nervous is getting games is by doing a brain dump. When you sit there and write down everything down like a 10-minute span, kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of tells you what's going on through your mind. And if you're nervous, anything like that, Project X free. Link in the description. Link in the description. Yeah, Sarah, you got it, Sarah. You're Ian. What's up, Ian? Yo, what's up, Ian? I only know it's you by your little profile pics, your little light skin. I'm pretty delusional and ambitious. Oh yeah, I know it's you. I know it's you, Ian. I can tell by that picture. It's you for real. Pretty delusional and ambitious about getting to high level, getting to Syria and Euro leagues. No, I ain't gonna lie. Delusion is the most important. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If you asked me when I was playing basketball, I was the most delusional human being on earth. My little 5'9" self would have looked at you and told you I'm making it to the league and I'm beating the Wemby 1-on-1. She just laughed at me because how crazy it is. You know what I'm saying? That's real. How much hours should I sleep? 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night. Yo, I can get better and have a lot of potential, and I believe I am the best player on my team, but it doesn't show, and now my confidence is low. Just one, put in the work. 868 Valley, put in the work, right? You know what I'm saying? Sit there and slave. Train your mind. Your confidence. If your confidence is low because you're not playing that best, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have real, true inner confidence. I be telling people that all the time, right? If you were truly confident, you'll still be confident in your worst games. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you, if you're 0 for 30, are you gonna shoot that 31st shot? You know what I'm saying? Would you? If you confident, probably yeah. But you gotta build that confidence up. And you know what I'm saying? What's up, girl? What's up? Nah. But yeah, I would just say I don't know like your actual situation, but I would say you're probably putting a lot of pressure on yourself, and you're sitting there and trying to comparing yourself to everybody else in the game. It don't really matter. Like, you don't have to be. How do I say this? Normally, the people that are the best on the team don't concern themselves with being better than everybody else. They just go out there and act as if they kind of already are. Would you leave me is crazy. I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? These are the valid questions we got to be asking. Would you leave me for another man? You know, I dribble in front of mirrors, but I feel like when I'm in practice, the game's the getting low aspect of it. Yeah, that's one of them things. You have to, when you're like playing pickup games and things of that nature, you got to sit there and like consciously make the effort to, right? You do it, you dribble in front of a mirror so you can kind of get comfortable, get used to doing it. And that, you know what I'm saying? Then you have to like consciously do that in practice. I mean, in games. What's up, girl? She's laughing. Little cute girl. What are your off-court hobbies? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I had no hobbies when I wasn't playing basketball. Huh? Like when I was playing basketball, I had zero hobbies outside of the game of basketball. Wouldn't touch the game, wouldn't do nothing, wouldn't do any of that, right? I do recommend having hobbies off the court, though. So I just started homeschool. What should my day look like routine? All right. I'm not going to tell you what your day should look like. I'm going to tell you what my day looked like when I was doing homeschool. Wake up at 4 a.m., hit the gym at 5, work out from 5 to 7, 7:30, come home, do some schoolwork, chill, right? Go back again at 11, work out from 11 to 1, do some schoolwork at the gym, go back again at like 4, work out 4 to 6, do some schoolwork, and if I was up to it, work out from 8 to the time the gym closed, right? Doing all schoolwork between, you know what I'm saying, my workouts. Bro, if y'all can see the way my daughter looking at me right now. I want to flip the camera and show him, but I don't even think I want to do that, bro. Like, she looks so cute and adorable. Should I flip the camera? Look at her. Look at her. She's chilling there. So cute. Cute little girl. Oh, you can see I'm looking at myself on my computer. Yeah, when the leaderboard coming out for the challenge? Tomorrow is coming out for the challenge. And for y'all that want to know about the challenge he's talking to, Project X, we had a little challenge about whoever, you know what I'm saying, gets the most shots or shoots the best percentage, gets the whole program for free. When I practice it, it doesn't translate in game because I can make shots in practice. I'm telling you, if you make shots in practice but you can't make them in game, a lot of the time it's mental, or you're not training the way that you're supposed to in practice. The shots that you shoot in practice are supposed to be a lot harder. You know what I'm saying? Reasons being, right? If what's that called? The shots that shooting in practice, you know what I'm saying? If you're wide open and you're just shooting catch or shoot the whole entire time, it's not going to translate to the game. You got to be running full speed into these shots, working on different plans, making the actual shot harder than it is. Yo, how do I actually dox myself to practice? What do you mean dox yourself to practice and tell myself, yeah, let's practice, but then I just watch my phone? Sarah, good question. You mean like how do I just like get up and go practice? I'm gonna be honest with you. Make it hard if you like. The problem is like when you go work out, you just on your phone. Make it hard for you to sit there and get on your phone, right? Hide your phone away when it's time to sit there and go put some work in. Put your phone in the other room, turn it off, do whatever it is. But at the end of the day, it's really just doing it. There's no simple way than just doing it, right? And you're shooting workout. What would you do first? Form shots, and then 1 dribble pull-ups. Force myself to play practice. Yeah, you literally just have to force yourself to like practice pretty much. Thanks for the help. I usually get nervous before games because of being scared to mess up. And yeah, literally like, what's that called? If that's like the biggest issue, like I'll run you through the quick little exercise, right? What happens if you mess up in front of the crowd? The crowd's gonna forget tomorrow, okay? Right? What good can happen? If you go mess up and the crowd, you know what I'm saying, starts talking trash, you got the energy to sit. I mean, you got what's that called? Now you can sit there and prove the crowd wrong, right? And if you sit there and keep thinking about, or if you sit there and keep fearing about what happens if what's that called? Me playing bad in front of the crowd. You ain't ever going to make it in a game of basketball. It's one of the things you just got to get over for real. How much does the capability of shooting with both your hands benefit you? It helps a lot for floaters. Being able to shoot with both hands just helps you when you go finish with both hands. Realistically, nobody's really gonna shoot a left-handed jump shot like that. But I mean, I thought I was shooting with my right hand. I'm tweaking. I thought this was like backwards. But yeah, it helps you with finishing. What's your favorite food? It's a tough one. I can be big. I like donuts. I like thick sliced brioche bread. Sourdough. I love my sourdough. Sugar cookies, like the Pillsboro, whatever the word is. Cookie dough things. Those are gas. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I wanted your words on how I can make the 9th grade team next year. Like, what can I do? Landon does field goals. Put in as much work in the basketball court that you can. Right. Get that shot straight. If you can shoot, you have. You know what I'm saying? You got a space anywhere. Now, if you compare that with like being able to handle the ball and run the guard position, you got it. So just focus, put as much work in on your shot and your ball handling, and just get your body straight. Did you go to college for basketball? Yes, sir. Yes, I did. Should I do homeschool? Only do it if you sit there and actually do the schoolwork, right? Being homeschool is kind of hard to sit there and actually, you know what I'm saying, be like, oh, I got to wake up and do school. Because it's just on your laptop the whole entire day. Nobody's forcing you to do it. So if you can do it, do online schools, guys, because you can work out more. Where can I work on this summer to make my team level up my game? Your shot. Work on your shot. And through your mind. Emory and Henry was the school I went to. Hey, X, you say Project X free, but for some reason Google keeps charging me for a month. I don't have the money for it, so just tell me I don't have enough money. So Project X, the base courses are free, right? But if you want to upgrade to the full program, which I'm guessing if you're getting charged, you have the full program. The full program is a price. Who do you think the GOAT is? Bobo is the GOAT. I'm telling you, Bobo is the GOAT. So if you recommend 8 to 10 hours, but you still wake up at 4 to go to the gym at 10 at night. That was some like RTX shorts. That'll be some nights I would go to sleep at like 10. Not every night, right? That's why I said if I feel like it, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to the gym till close, right? Till like 9. But majority of the time I was going to bed at like 8:30. Like when I met her, she thought I was like ghosting her. When I met my girl, she thought I was ghosting her because I was asleep by 8:30.
I swear it was like 8.
On a good night, I went to sleep at 8. I'm a freshman next year, but my varsity team go. What should I do to start? What should I do to start? Question: how big are you? Pause. Tall, short. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just gonna give the same advice to everybody, bro. Your shot is the most important thing. If you're not in an open gym, you should be able to shoot 70% from 3 minimum. What kind of ball handling workouts do your men like? Do different stuff in different days, or 2 ball one day and then change the direction the other? I'm gonna be honest with you. If you look at all the best ball handlers, yes, they did stationary ball handling, but majority of the time they're actually doing like a moving stuff. So going half court and back, doing different moves and things of that nature. How do I get my spots efficiently over tall defenders so they can't elevate on my jumper? 1, why can't you elevate on your jumper? You gotta learn the ability to elevate on your jumper. Get your spots efficiently, but if you're not elevating, you gotta learn how to create separation. One of the best ways to do that is when you drive, come here, take that dribble, bump, massage step. You know what I'm saying? What is the inner game of tennis behind you? The inner game of tennis is a book. That was kind of smooth, was that not? Yeah, the inner game of tennis is a book that talks about the mind in sports in general. It's not about tennis. I mean, it is basically about tennis, but it talks about some core principles of the mind and how to sit there, you know what I'm saying, lock in. Can I go D1 if I'm in the freshman team as a freshman at tri school? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. What you do your freshman year in high school don't matter. It don't. All that matters is like you can be terrible. Freshman through junior year. If you hoop that senior, you could really go D1. How do I officially bump someone to driving pull or like a pull-up jumper? As soon as you like, what's that called? See them like kind of turn their hips, put their shoulder into their hip. It's kind of basic. The more you do it, the more you'll feel it out. Some of them things you kind of got to rep a little bit over once in a while. Then you kind of feel when you did it right. And then when you feel like you did it right, you just do it more. Yes, sir, Landon. I'm glad I'm able to help you for real. X, do you have any tips on mastering the pull-up jumper, or is it just mainly reps? It's mainly reps, but one tip, especially for like the touch, shoot pull-ups really, really close to the hoop. It kind of gets you that touch. Elevate on it. And, in 2K, how like you have like the jump shot meter and it's like you wait for it to get here, and that it's the exact same thing, to be honest with you. Last week I had a game losing turnover in the playoffs. Now IU starting, and our team is kind of bad. And I'm gonna be a leader. What should I do to improve my game to be a leader for my team? I mean, look, if you had a game losing turnover in the playoffs, it happened. You know what I'm saying? First, just get that out your mind. It don't matter. Figure out why you had the turnover, then just learn from it and just keep it pushing. Don't let that sit in your mind because it's going to translate to AU if you do. And just to, what's that called? Being a leader for your team is just communicating. Be there for people. If you know what I'm saying, somebody makes a mistake, just go to have them be like, okay, good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just get it back. Whatever it is, just be very, very vocal. It's one of the main things that like a lot of leaders have in common is being vocal. What can I work on this summer? Like, is there any workouts I can do? I have one workout on YouTube that kind of, you know what I'm saying, gives you like the basis of what to do in a workout. Oh, am I tweaking? Oh, my brain freaked out. I mean, messed up. Freaked out? I don't even know. And you work out handles first or shooting first? Handles first. Do you play video games? No. I do not play video games. I went through a 1 week stint when we had our daughter and there was nothing to do. When she was asleep, I'll play video games. Right? I was playing video games, right? Yeah. 5'10". I'm trying to remember. What was the question? 5'10". What I want to ask him how big he was?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me scroll up and see how big he was. Varsity team good. So what should I do next year? Yeah. If you're 5'10", focus on getting your guard skill set to the highest level that you possibly can, especially if you're trying to start on a good team. Probably got a good guard, right? So you're going to have to sit there and be able to run the offense. What are some tips for going to ninth grade to make the team? Get stronger. The difference between middle school and high school, you know what I'm saying, is really just strength and athleticism. So if you can get the jump early and get in that gym and get lifting, it's going to help a lot. She's trying to talk for me right now. You want to say hi to everyone? You want to say hi to everyone? You can hear her, she's saying hi to y'all. Basically tips if you're going into ninth grade, like just get that strength up. That's really the biggest difference, and that's the speed of the game. It speeds up every level you go up. So from middle school to high school, college, and pro level, it just speeds up a lot faster. But you're gonna, like, especially in high school, you're gonna have a whole bunch, depending what level you're at, you might have some boo-boo face Africans that try to sit there and pick up full court, people that are more athletic and bigger, right? So you have to learn how to be able to handle that pressure. Do you reckon having a higher release point for mid-range? Yeah. All the best scorers have, or like most of the best scorers have like 2 jump shots. They have like their one that they go for pull-ups and then 1 for 3. What's the most useful on-court drills in getting shots up or game live reps? In all honesty, the most useful thing is instead of sitting there and trying to make 5 shots, make 5 in a row, make 10 in a row. When I try to elevate, it messes with my 3 ball and takes a minute to get the touchback, and I feel like I'm getting high, so I just go back to shooting. Yeah, elevating on your shot takes time. So instead of elevating on your 3 ball, focus on elevating on your mid range. So tell yourself, okay, when I shoot a mid range pull up, I'm only gonna elevate, and then once you get that down, then you can start adding it to a 3-pointer. It takes some time though. What is a good workout routine like basketball, plyometrics, and lifting? I have a whole bounce program inside of Project X. Sarah Love. You know what I'm saying? You have a whole bounce program in there. What do you think of AAU Circuit? I don't know why I keep saying Sarah Love. That's just such like a funny name. It's such a cool name though. Shout out Ms. Love. Who's the last name? Okay. What do you think of AAU Circuit, Adidas Circuits, Nike Circuits, etc.? Circuit teams are cool if you can get on them, right? A lot of the time they host tryouts, and a lot of the time if you try out, you're not making the team unless you already know people. But if you can get on a circuit team, that's very, very good for college recruitment. Super good. How do you plan your workouts in basketball? Do you like, what would the split be? So there I was mainly finishing, but get better at shooting at the same time. So a lot of the times I kind of had one goal when I went in the gym that I kind of wanted to work on. It really just depended. But most of my workouts would really just consist of ball handling, a little bit of finishing, and mainly shooting. Most of my workouts just consisted of shooting because that's one of the most important parts of the game. So I'll probably do like 15 minutes ball handling, 15 minutes finishing, hour shooting. Is there like any work ethic you do in school to keep you playing on the team? Because that's what I was scared for. Nah, if your grades are fine, don't you need like a 2.5 GPA to be eligible for sports?
I think so.
Yeah, it's like a 2.5. So as long as like, if you put effort in class, you're good. 5'8.5", 8th grade, I'm cooked. Matthew, I'm 5'8.5" at 20 years old. You good, gang? You good? Can I dunk? Yeah, I was able to windmill at one point. I was able to do a little 360. Was almost able to do an East Bay, but I blew my knee out before I would able to get like a rim graze East Bay type thing. But now you good, bro. I can't write either. He can dunk. C. Bro, keep it up. I appreciate you, Paul Gatalo K4L. I love saying names like fully. Kind of funny. Should I do the YouTube video you made for elevating? Also, how long do you think it will take for me to start getting the hang of elevating meters as soon as? Yeah, the YouTube video straight. Just follow those like little drills I have in there, and it'll happen eventually. I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't really give you a time frame. For me, I started elevating on my shot mid-season, so it might take a little bit of time. I say at max a month for you to get fully comfortable. It's under a C. Yeah, it's under a C. Yeah, so if your grade average is like a C minus, then you know what I'm saying, yeah. But poor girl. What school gave you your first offer? School that gave me my first offer. It was some school in New York. My first offer was like some D3 school. Do you have a girlfriend? Elijah Whiteman. My baby was crying in the background. Yes, I do got a girl. Got a girl and a daughter. How long should I practice for? Hour and a half. Hour and a half. That's like the special spot right there. We went through all the comments though. Yeah, we went through all the comments though. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's like low-key my favorite thing to do for going through these comments. We got 25 people in here. Yeah, but as y'all see though, we got the whole little setup. You got this little chat thing in the corner right there. Low-key, I want to see if there's anything else I can add. Let's see. What is this? Collab cam. Anybody want to hop on stream with me? Somebody want to hop on stream with me? Maybe someone can comment. What am I talking about? Comment if you want to hop on stream with me. Were you and your girl together while you were still playing basketball? Freshman year of college, yeah, we were together. Yeah, freshman year of college, we were together. Yeah, like halfway, like right before the season started, we got together. You heard of I've heard of it. I've heard of it. Cash.King, I've heard of it. Yeah, I have heard of it. Can you say elevating is weird? I'm unathletic. It took me a while, but I'm used to it and I felt wrong. Yeah, elevating on your shot is the weirdest thing at first. Like, so weird. But once you get it, it's like perfect, bro. You're pretty inspirational, to be honest. You are so tough. I appreciate that, twin. I do appreciate that. Yo, I'm down, sure. What do you think? Oh, okay, I'm trying to think. How can I get y'all on this stream? What do you think is the best recovery tool? I always say foam rolling. Ice baths, icing your knees. I'm mad confident now after watching the video about you. Actually gave me good. Yes, sir, bro. I'm happy. I'm able to help you, for real. Don't know how to, though. Don't know how to what. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I can get y'all on here. Hold up. What if I do like a little Zoom call? Hold up. Let me see. Looking up image of Zoom. Let me see something. Oh yeah, I remember you, David. Hell yeah, I do remember you, for real. What's your favorite? Wait, hold on. Should I work on handling, shooting, finishing in one session? I would say if you're gonna work on handling, shooting, and finishing, mix it up a little bit, right? So I would always prioritize like an hour of my workout would just be shooting, and then I would just do 15-15. Now if you're focusing more on finishing, you know what I'm saying, do that, right? Hold up, with video on. How do I do this? I don't even show me the here. Okay. What? I wanna. How do y'all work Zoom? Host with video on. Okay. Do you recommend being with a girl because it's off season for me and I'm working towards having a girl? I'm be honest with you. I would not recommend being with a girl. Especially if you want to be serious in the game of basketball, I would recommend not being with a girl. So I would recommend not doing. A lot of this time. What's your favorite basketball shoe? The Kobe 8s. I haven't tried the Pro Tros though, so I always say the original one. Yo, you remember? Oh, yeah. I think I already said I remember you. I'm tweaking. Yo, do you think I should do AAU as an 8th grader to just focus on individual skill? I would say do AAU to get some extra reps in. How is there like an invite code I can do? Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna do some real quick. Pete. Hold up, let me. Okay. I'm gonna. I gotta sign in the chat, bro. What? I'm gonna comment this Zoom thing in here, right? And I'm gonna let people in one by one. I ain't about to have a whole bunch of people because I feel like that'll just go terrible. But I'm gonna let people in here one by one, and we gonna talk. All right, we gonna talk. Now there better not be some BS, bro. I'm gonna. If somebody get the BS in, we gonna have a problem. Hope that thing works. Can I pin my own comment? Pin message. All right. I just uploaded the Zoom call thing in there. I'm like, new. Did you play? I'm tweaking. Let me go right here. If you were a basketball superhero, what would you be? What would I be? Huh? I don't know. I really don't know. Who's short and petite? It's me. What's your favorite NBA team? I don't have a favorite NBA team. I'm not gonna lie. Search it up. Search what up? Oh yeah, I searched it up. I just whoever joins that thing. You know what I'm saying? What's the one thing that helps you stay consistent? Honestly, I would just wake up and do it. I realize I know like it sounds really cliche and stupid, but the thought of me being behind, being away from people. Okay. Hey Molly. I posted a Zoom link. Yeah. And I'm getting people in here. Okay. We're gonna admit Vaughn. Wait, did I just do?
Feel like gonna talk to them?
Yeah, hold on. Why? Okay, so we got Vaughn in here. Yo, hold up. It's my. Hold up. Okay.
I'm making some food. I'm hungry.
Okay. Have fun. What you gonna make?
I'll do some pasta.
Pasta's good.
Yeah, I don't feel like making anything hard.
That's valid. That is valid. Hold up.
Are you watching it back?
Hey, making sure this all work. Okay. Can I have these headphones on? Yo. Hold up. Real tech. Here it is. Can you hear me, Vaughn? Is it my end? Am I tweaking? Is my mic not working? Oh God. Hold on. Let me make sure my mic work. We're gonna watch my own. Wait, nah. It's gonna create some crazy BS. Hold up.
How can you keep your music original in 2026? Start.
It's how you know I'm a little slow. Yo man, so, yeah, I did play in college. I gotta go back. That's weak mental health. Weak mental health. You mean like mental health? Like mental health. I mean, was how can I make coaches notice me? Try out. Just play hard. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm in. I see it. What is the best workout in your opinion? A workout that challenges you. It makes you uncomfortable. So I average 14.5 8th grade, but I want to carry that. How do you regulate the family basketball? Hold up, Vaughn. Bro, is this my thing? Am my thing tweaking? Hold on, I got these little dusty old headsets on. Is it my? Can y'all hear Vaughn? Oh, your mic ain't working. Vaughn, I'm sorry, twin. I'm gonna have to make space for the next person, twin. I'm sorry. Yo, what are we doing, bro? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is a mess. I don't know how to use Zoom. Okay. Sorry, Vaughn. Okay, KG. Jason. Don't report. Why are they trying to make me report Jason?
Hello?
Yo.
Oh my, this is so cool. I didn't know I would ever be in a call with you. This is actually awesome.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm good. Chilling. You know what I'm saying? Wait, I just realized I'm on the wrong mic. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, no, we chilling for real. You know what I'm saying? Just chill things for real. Just out here streaming. I was like, you know, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Where you play basketball at?
Yeah. Say that again?
Where you play basketball at?
Harrisburg.
Harrisburg.
Yeah, in Ohio.
Oh, Ohio. I was about to say Harrisburg's like mad. I feel like there's a city where I live called Harrisburg. That's hard,
Yeah,
though.
you're a big inspiration to me. You inspire me a lot. Thank you for that.
I appreciate that, bro. I'm happy I'm able to help you for real. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Just want to make life easier for everybody, for real. Because I know basketball can be a lot sometimes. Basketball can be a lot sometimes. Especially just trying to figure everything out on your own.
Yeah, you're a big inspiration.
I just had to make sure. Hold up, but wait, let me read these comments real quick. How many points per game did you average in high school? I mean, in college? I averaged like 24, 25 my freshman year. Is averaging a points per game good for a freshman? Yeah, I mean, it comes as it goes, you know what I'm saying? It's going to get better throughout the years. I think I'm in. So I have school from 8:30 to 1. What's a good training schedule? Because okay, get to the gym before school. Work out from 1:30 to 3. Go back again like 5 to 6. All right, Jason, if you can hear me, I gotta move on to the next person though, bro. I really appreciate you though. I really do
Yep,
appreciate you.
it's all good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate you though, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want, um, I talk to everybody like one on one in like my Project X community. So if you want, it's completely free to join, and I always help people in there. So if you need anything, you can just join that and just message me. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep. Shout out Jason. All right. C Row. C Row is joining, I think. Underrated at YouTuber. I appreciate you, bro. We just do it for the love of the game, for real. We just do it for the love of the game. Do you have any D1 offers before you blew out your knee because you're averaging 30? I was in the talks of getting a D1 offer, and I literally had a visit to the school right before I blew up my knee. Yo, man, was average points? Nah, bro, you ain't cooked, guy. I had a whole AAU summer where I didn't even score. Yo, I need to carry my 14 point for game into high school. And what should I do? Bear, are you just missing shots? Or you just not taking shots? Yo, C Row, you there?
Hello, yeah,
How you
I'm
doing,
here.
man?
Can you hear me? I'm all right. How about you?
That's good. That's good. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling. Just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Here with everybody, for real. How's your day been today?
It's been pretty nice. I was working and I just got home.
That's cool. That's cool. Where you work at?
Yeah, no, like from a job.
I get that. I get that, bro. That's cool, though. That's cool. Got any plans for the rest of the day? You just chilling, for real?
Yeah, I do have some questions. Like, so what if I want to start from the beginning? What should I focus on in order to get more professional in
Yeah.
basketball?
So you said like, so did you just start playing basketball recently?
So I do have a lot of experience as an amateur, but I've never had a serious experience on with teams. I had like a maybe some month, like 1 month of experience back in the day, but I had a lot of things, such as problems, family problems, so I didn't continue at that time.
I got you.
And yeah, so what I was going to do is once I have finished with all my things with the job, I would like to try to get on the focus of getting to be a professional basketball player. But I'm kind of old, so yeah, and it's realistically speaking, it's not going to work. But I do want to be like the guy who wants to create that miracle that does not exist.
Yeah, I got you, bro. You know, so I ain't gonna lie. First thing I would do is I don't know what your skill level is right now, but I would get your body, you know what I'm saying, like strength wise and conditioning wise, one ready to be able to kind of handle the pressure and the load that comes with playing basketball at a high level like that. Then while you're doing that on top, it's just really just getting your fundamental skill down. If you can, like, you know what I'm saying, learn how to handle the ball at a decent level, be able to finish at a decent level, and especially if you learn how to, what's that called, be able to shoot at a high level, right? The one thing I would focus on the most is is your shooting ability, because like being able to shoot is literally the easiest way to be able to get on any team. So if you learn how to shoot at a really high level, there's a spot for you on any team. That's like the
Nice.
shortcut to be able to get on the team.
Okay. In order to get a better percentage of shooting? Should I focus on physique, or should I focus on technique, or it's just both of them together?
It's both on it's both. So first you have to kind of get your shot form or your technique down, make it, you know what I'm saying, clean, kind of make it as smooth as you possibly can. And then once you do that, rep it out as much as you can. Being like a good shooter only comes from reps. Like the best shooters in the
Okay.
world have made thousands and thousands of shots. So once you have your shot form comfortable enough, like where it's somewhere that you like it, then just shoot, just constantly shoot as much as you possibly can.
Okay. In my situation right now, I do have a decent mid-range, but I'm not really able to shoot very good at the three-point line. Very because it's not very accurate. And I was thinking about, is it because the technique is different between the three-point and mid-range, or is it because I need to work on my strength? And if it is the strength, which part of my body should I focus first?
Yeah, so a lot of the time, mainly it can be a form issue. Question, how old are you?
I'm 26 in
Okay,
this moment.
I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, so no, I'm pretty sure strength wise you would be fine. It's more of a form issue probably. So somewhere probably in like your shooting mechanics, you have a hitch or something like that where it kind of limits your strength ability in that shot. So if you can just get like a smooth, you know what I'm saying, a smooth shot form, that'll kind of help generate your power. And on top of that, using your legs really does help a lot. And I'm trying to think what else. Shot like workout wise, your legs matter a lot. Your shot matters, and your shoulders, I say, are one of the most important things to, you know what I'm saying, get power behind your shot though.
So basically, I need to go for flexibility, coordination, and power of it from the legs. That's if
Yeah, pretty
if it
much.
is correct. Okay.
Yeah. I would just say just really keen
Um,
on your form and make sure that your form is nice and clean. So recording yourself when you're shooting and things like that. And the shots should start to fall though.
okay.
Yeah.
Question: If my mid-range works with my form in my actual form, should I do it differently for the three-point range, or should I apply the three-point range form to the mid-range?
For now, I would say keep the same form. And then once you get really, really comfortable with like basketball and everything like that, then you can start, you know what I'm saying, elevating on your shot like that. But I would really suggest just sticking with one form for now until you have that mastered.
I see.
Yeah. But
Another question is how should I like once I do my workout, right?
yeah.
I do get the feeling that I need to rest some days, at least 4 days after the
Yo,
workout.
I'm gonna read your
And
comments
I
in a
was
second, by the way.
thinking, is it because I'm doing too hard, or is it because I'm recovering too slow? And should I just fasten it make it faster in some ways, or is there something else I'm ignoring about?
Yeah, so I would say, since like you haven't really played basketball too much recently, going off base like what you kind of said, it kind of takes some time for your body to get used to that pressure, like getting used to, you know what I'm saying, playing basketball again. So, yes, of course you should be stretching, constantly doing and foam rolling a lot. That would also help you with recovering and is getting sleep. But just give it some time and your body will get used to it again, though.
I
Yes,
see.
but
So, okay.
I have to. It was great talking to you, though. I just got to move on to the next person, though.
Thank you so much. One question. Should I, if I stay on the waiting line, do I get the possibility to talk again,
Oh
or
yeah, so if you want, in the link in my bio, I have like a free course that if you go in there and I hop on calls and text with everybody that's in there.
okay?
Yeah, so if you
Thank you
want,
so
just click.
much.
Just you said how much?
No, also how much at this point?
Oh
I
yeah,
was thanking you.
yeah. It's just like in the link in my bio. It's free to join. So if you join, it's
Uh,
completely free. We can just talk on there. Okay.
okay,
All right.
thank
Perfect.
you.
It was great talking to you. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Yep. All right. We got to take a little break from that real quick. Everybody that's in there waiting, hold up. Give me 1 second. I gotta answer these chats real quick. It's been a minute. Um, I gotta go back where you missed off. I appreciate the live stream. Be back next. Gotta head. Good luck in practice, twin. Also, what's the best way for handling pressure? I'm sorry if you hear the baby crying in the background. She's having a little bit of a stroke right now. But also, what's the best way for handling pressure? Like when getting trapped, how to get out of the trap and really turn the ball over? Pace, playing with pace, and just honestly, if you're getting trapped and you know you can't have it, just pass the ball up to him. I just got done with my season, did horrible because I got no IQ in room plays up because of confidence, lack of basketball IQ. Tap on Project X, have a film study thing in there, and I'll actually get your confidence up. What if I'm like 5 feet tall? If you younger, twin, you got it, bro. Just give it time to grow and just hoop. Use that shortness to your ability. Fluidity. You said to do a lot of workouts a day. Should I do handles workouts of the day, shooting one workout of the day? You can do it like that. I would say do a little bit of just mix things up, right? So do like half ball handling, half shooting, things like that. How do I work on a one-step pull-up jumper at home with no hoop? At home with no hoop, shoot one dribble pull-ups at the wall. You know what I'm saying? Work on that form and just shoot without a ball like that. Yo, I just got done with my season. How do you answer that? Is it easier to play in cold or hot weather? I prefer hot weather over cold. I hate the cold. Good advice. I learned to shoot through being obsessed with form shooting. Though once my form is good enough. For sure, yeah. Form shooting is one of the best ways to, you know what I'm saying, do it. Toby, you finally caught me, twin. Finally caught me. How often did you drive or shoot in mid when you scored 30 points per game? It was a good balance. I didn't really like, in all honesty, I don't even think. I don't even know, bro. I would really just play with whatever they give me. I would force a lot of mid ranges though. A lot of mid ranges. Yo, I just got so like whenever like the time I had 50, the times I had like 45, 46, things of that nature. A lot of mid ranges and a couple like mainly just threes. And then before I tore my ACL, I used to drive in a lot. Like a lot of my buckets came from that layups and floaters like that. Yo, twin, Arvin, you don't gotta comment the same thing 5 times. But yeah, no IQ, watch film. I have a film study thing inside of Project X, you know what I'm saying? And that confidence, I have that inside of Project X too. But really just, if you're struggling with like IQ and things of that nature, really just play the game. Really just play the game. Okay. Next person on this live. Who's been here? I feel like Techno been in here for a minute. Admit Techno. I'm sorry for everybody in here waiting. You good, Molly? All right. Techno is joining. Jordy. Jordy sound familiar. She sound kind of Jordan. I don't know. Keep going hard, bro. I appreciate. What's up, Bro, JP. Did you ever DM me on Instagram? Because if you did, I completely missed it. If you did. I was meaning to get back to that. I completely missed it then, probably. Bro, what the hell? I'm going to check my Instagram. I don't ever be on my Instagram. I only be on my Instagram to post. I got to check that real quick. My team low-key kind of sucked last year, so I did most of my scoring in ISO, so I couldn't get on the ball and that cuts. I couldn't get a fast break pass from my teammates, so I had to do it myself. That's really how it be sometimes. Like, you really just got to get buckets on your own. When shooting reps, when do you know you are ready to go forward to pull up jumpers? There's not really a specific point when you kind of know. It's just like when you're comfortable shooting threes and you just feel like you're ready to move on. I'm the best player in school practice one, but I can't make it a translate in the game. How could I fix that? Okay. Do you feel like when you get in a game, it's like just like a mental issue, like you're just not mentally, you know what I'm saying, confident enough to do it? What is your favorite Marvel superhero? The Flash. I love the Flash. Yo, what are some good stretches to strengthen my MCL and ACL, and what stretches do I do to strengthen and help? Okay. You can't actually really strengthen your MCL or ACL. All you can do is strengthen the things around it. So doing a lot of hip strengthening, doing things that kind of that prevents your knee from caving inwards help a lot too. You always talk about training your mind behind it. If you want to learn how to train your mind, what's that called? If you want to learn how to train your mind, what am I talking about? In the link of my bio, I have literally a free course that teaches you exactly how to train your mind. I don't ever go in detail into it because it is a lot. I have some videos where I go in full detail, but I'm telling you, link in my bio. Yeah, I DM'd you back. I won't be on Instagram for real. Shoot, I'm trying to figure out how can I would say drop the number, but I don't want you to drop your number in chat. Hold on. After this, after this, I'll go on Instagram, DM you back, and I'll just send you my number. So whenever you just, download Instagram again, JP, just go cool with that. You got a highlight reel? Yeah, most of my shorts be having my highlights on there. All confidence disappears immediately. Okay, so the first thing is figure out why your confidence is disappearing. Is it a fear issue? I feel like it's normally. Do you feel like when you step on the court, like you just be scared? Well, that's the main thing. Let's get Jordy in here. Yo. Mr. Jordy or Mrs. Jordy. I don't know. How do you know it's time to move from form shooting pull up jumpers when your form shots feel comfortable enough where like you smacking like when you really don't miss form shots pretty much. But you can like when you shoot form shots, you can start off shooting form shots and then you can kind of work your way back with it for real. Jordy, yo, for y'all that watching the stream, you can click that link in my Zoom call. I'm going back in with people in here. Oh, Flash is in a Marvel superhero twin. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Jordy, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to move on, gang. I have to move on. But, yeah. Marvel. Spider-Man. Doing track and lifting to get stronger for back. Yeah, track is used for bro. I hate this little mic thing on these headphones again. But how do you master the mid range in bumping the defense at the perfect time? In all honesty, mastering the mid range is mainly reps. In mastering bumping people on defense is by doing it over and over again. Like, I'm keeping a buck with you. It's one of the main things with basketball. Mastering anything is just mainly reps. We went to the championship team and lost our best player. Lost our best players are leaving, so I have to be a leader. What is one way that I can step? Communicating. Communicating is one of the best ways to become a leader on the court. Yo, tap in with the Zoom call. I'm waiting for someone to tap in. Whoever want to talk, you know what I'm saying? Click that link. I pinned it. Click it. We waiting for people now. Iron Man hard, twin. Iron Man is hard. Man, y'all don't love me no more, bro. Feel hurt. Next person that want to tap in and talk, tap in with the Zoom call. We waiting for everyone now. Put these headsets down. My name is Peep. It's been an hour since I've been on here. What? It's been a whole hour. But yo, what am I doing? This is the best way. What is it? It's like I'm scared to mess up and I overthink all the time. Yeah. So you being scared to mess up is the very root cause why you're struggling with confidence, right? So you kind of have to get to the point where you understand, like, cool, I'm gonna mess up. It's part of the game. It's gonna come. Right. Next person. We got somebody in here now. Ready? Matthew's iPhone. Yeah, you need to open the thing. What's up, Matthew's iPhone?
Yo, what's up, man?
Oh, talking to Matt. What's up, Ryan? How you doing?
Doing great.
That's good. Hold up. How's your day been today?
I think it's been all right. I got in the gym already.
That's good. Hold up. What am I doing? I almost just like tripped. I'm sitting down. I meant like I got tangled up in a couple cables. I'm tweaking. But where you hoop at?
Down in Rockford.
What state is that in?
Illinois.
That's hard. I've been to Illinois a couple times. How's basketball there?
It's like trash.
Actually?
Other than like Auburn.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's horrible.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. That's how it is sometimes, though. Yeah. I know where I was playing college at, what's that called? The city there was like, it's called Abingdon. And it was literally in the middle of nowhere. And I know I went to a couple of high school games and it was pretty bad. It's pretty bad. How long you been hooping though for?
Since I was like 8.
Dang. You've been hooping since... Wait, how old are you now?
14.
14? Calm little 6 years? If I'm doing my math right, that's hard though.
Yeah.
Man, nah, you lucky, gang. I started hooping at like 13. So I started a little late. Had to take advantage of it. Had to do a lot of work to catch up. Yeah. It's hard though, bro. It's hard. Do you want to like talk about anything? Or you was just joining this, you know what I'm saying, chat for
I wanted to ask you, like, because I had put in the chat how like I'm like the best in my team, but I can't like get it to translate in game.
Yeah.
And it was like it's a mental thing. Like I know I'm better than them, but I don't like play like it. I get in my head and I overthink.
I got you. So I feel like I ain't gonna lie, it's looking one of the most common things, especially in basketball, to everybody for real. It can come down to a couple things. So in game, do you feel like, how do I say this right? Do you feel like do you feel any type of like fear of like messing up, missing a shot, being embarrassed, things of that nature?
Oh yeah, all of it.
Yeah, I got you. You know, I was the exact same way. I feel like that's how So everybody be for real. So that's really just the core root of it right there. So when what's that called? When you scared and playing in fear and all that does is just kind of like what's that called? It kind of just locks you up. Like like when someone's scared, like it kind of puts you in like fight or flight mode.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times, like especially just on the basketball court, it always puts people in flight mode. And then you have the a couple like you have the certain people that puts them in like a Dylan Brooks, how like they get all amped up, all like angry and all things like that. You have some people like that, but majority of the
Mhm.
time, I feel like everybody always kind of enters in a flight mode, and that's exactly why like that skill just disappears. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would recommend, right? I would grab a notebook and write down exactly what it is that you like that you're kind of scared of in games, right? This is like and like the whole Project X thing I have. It's like the first exercise I kind of teach in there. So I said it's like the one exercise I gave a lot on my YouTube too. But what's that called? Like just write down what it is that you fear and then just run it through a couple questions. Like one, try to truly understand why do you fear that. So let's say if it's like you scared to shoot, like why are you scared to shoot? You know what I'm saying? Missing is a part of the game. If you miss, it is what it is. Nobody's really gonna remember at the end of the day. If you go 0 for 30, you can go 0 for 30. It's like Bam with the 40 free throws. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's talking bad about Bam putting up 83 because the way he did it. But if you give it five, like Bam's a bigger picture. So if you give it a couple years, nobody's gonna care. He still had 83. You know what I mean? So just look at it in like a bigger point of view type thing. So my mind just went completely blank. I'm tweaking. But yeah, so like if you mess up, it is what it is. And then if you sit there and turn your fear into a positive way, so look at it in more as a positive way, as in like, okay, what can I gain if this fear comes true? So let's say if you go out there and go 0 for 10 in a game, okay? If like let's say if you go out there and go 0 for 10 in a game, you can look at that in a positive way. You can sit there, go back and watch film and see exactly what was wrong on your shot mechanics to sit there and tailor it and make it better so that when you go into a game in the future, when you go in the gym and work out, you can sit there and work on those shot mechanics and figure out what exactly went wrong. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say that and then just like kind of put it in the grand like the grand scheme of things. Like realistically, all it is, it's like if you break it down, it's really, really just like kind of simple. And I'm not saying it's stupid, but like when you sit there, like what's that called? 5 years later, you'll go back and kind of see how stupid it is. Because like most of the time, we feel fear or we're scared of just doing very basic like things in the game of basketball. Like everybody's gonna miss. Like Kobe, I don't know if he's still LeBron. I'll say LeBron right now. LeBron's the all-time leader in misses, but he's one of, if not the greatest basketball players of all time. Now, it's just when you do mess up and when the thing that you're scared of does happen, you just have to kind of learn to just use that as an opportunity for growth. And when you can sit there and use like fear or failure as an opportunity to grow and you finally like kind of make that shift in your mind that okay, it doesn't matter what happens. This is going to help me in the long run, the long run in the game of basketball. It's going to kind of have that mental shift, if that makes sense. And then on top of that, I wouldn't even try like focusing on being like the best player or like trying to be better than everybody else in the game of basketball, right? That doesn't really like it's one of those things that yes, you can kind of tailor by stats. Yes, you can do it, but there's more to the game than just stats, if that makes sense. And then
Mhm.
if you're sitting there just like trying to constantly compete with your own teammates, it's kind of like your focus is splitting in two, right? You're focusing on the game and then you're focusing on being better than people on your own team. It's always gonna like kind of you're not gonna be able to fully be present on the game, like on the game itself. So if you just kind of completely just forget about being better than anybody else and just playing your game, you'll be fully present on the game of basketball, which in turn will make you better than your teammates. If that makes sense. I went on a whole rambling
Yeah.
session. Yeah,
Hey, wise words.
appreciate that, bro. But yeah, no, if you want, like, I'm telling everybody,
No,
like,
I'm joining that thing in your bio. I know.
yeah, it's free. In that literally the first phase is about fear, which is the one that's completely free. So if you ever do anything, just do that completely free, and it goes into this complete like in a lot more detail. Basically the same things that I just said. It gives you some exercises. But yeah, is there anything else?
Nah, I don't want to take up too much time. I know there's other people waiting.
I got you, bro. I appreciate you that for real. But if you join that, you can text me. I hop on calls. I was just on a call with everybody in there before, so for sure.
All right, man.
I
Thank you for your
appreciate you,
time.
bro. All right.
Yeah.
Whew, bro, I'm sweating. It is hot in here. It's getting hot in here. All right, let me read my comments real quick. For the people waiting in Zoom, I'm gonna join in like 2 minutes real quick. I just gotta respond to these comments between people. How do you master the mid range and bump it? I already answered that. Best way to improve your vertical, doing plyos and just getting that leg strength up. It's getting bounce is pretty basic, especially if you just rep out dunks. What is the best defensive stance to guard a shifty player? It's not really everybody has different stances. Just if you kind of, it can be kind of tough. The way that I like to guard people and the way that I you know what I'm saying, like play defense the best was when I was focusing on just like kind of just cutting them off constantly. Currently 6 foot at 16. What do you think my max height would be? I ain't no doctor, twin. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to give you false hope. Does ball flicks when you come home in the room help your shooting? Yeah, it'll definitely help a little bit. Will it make you Steph Curry? Probably not, but it helps a little bit though. Who you got winning March Madness? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't watch college basketball. To be honest with you, I watch overseas basketball. X, who you got? What you mean who I got? Winning March Madness? I don't know. Zach, could I fly you over to my city to watch me give me advice? I'll fly you over here to Waco. Yo, all I'm saying, Vaughn, if you want to fly me, you know what I'm saying, me and my girl out to Waco, I wouldn't be mad at it. I got a friend that live in Waco. So if you want to, Molly, you want to get flown to Texas? Nah? Okay. Look, Vaughn, if you want to fly me to Texas,
Are you talking to me?
yeah, Vaughn wants to fly us to Texas.
Vaughn
Yeah, Vaughn Harris.
wants us.
Yeah, or me, but I mean, I'm coming with you if I do that. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. But Caleb lives in Waco, Texas, so you can stay with Caleb and Claire. The two redheads meet. You know, Vaughn, if you want to, I'm here for it. All right, next person in the Zoom. I never thought in my life I'll be using Zoom. I remember Jordy was in here before. Let's see. Giving Jordy, your free meeting will end in 10 minutes. You have to pay for Zoom? Since when did you have to pay for Zoom? Jordy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo, dude, I watch you every morning. You're just so motivational to me.
I appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate that, for real. I'm glad I'm able to help you. I am, though. Where you from?
I'm from like way up northern Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. That's hard. My girl's sister might end up going to a college in Wisconsin. That's hard, though. How's basketball there?
It's good. I got like a trainer that's like lives kind of nearby me, and I go up there all the time.
That's hard. That's real cool. That's real cool. Yeah, no, trainers definitely do be helping, for real. Trainers are nice, though.
Yeah. Where you from though?
I'm from Florida, right? That's why the name on YouTube is 2 a.m. in Florida. But I just moved
Oh,
up to Virginia recently to be out here with my daughter.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? We
Makes
in
sense.
Virginia right now, but trying to go back to Florida though. I miss home.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard though. How's the weather been up there?
We got like 2 feet of snow right now.
2 feet of snow is kind of crazy. What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a
I
sad.
just got done. I just got done from the gym though.
That's good. That's good. You got like a little indoor gym you go to?
Yeah, one nearby.
That's hard. That's hard. Yeah, and I wish, like, I know I was doing the whole road to pro thing, but I kind of underestimated how often I can get in the gym here. There's no gyms ever open here.
Yeah. It's hard to find gym time.
Yeah, there's no gyms here. And then it was also like outside it was snowing, freezing, and I'm like, I would do it, but my knee can't handle that no more. So
Yeah.
yeah. Hold up.
You said you
Yo.
played college, right?
Yeah, I did.
Where
I
at?
played Emory Henry. I played there 1 year, and then
What division is that?
that's a D2.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I hurt my knee. I was going to transfer out, but then I hurt my knee, and then had my kid, and then I was like, just put the ball down for the sake of life. But yeah, nah. Wait, hold up. Vaughn, you a ginger too? Shout out, you know what I'm saying? My girl's a ginger too. That's hard. For y'all asking, Lynchburg, Virginia. Probably shouldn't be telling y'all the exact city I live in, but who cares? Nah, but it was good talking to you though, Jordan. Is it Jordan? Jordy?
Jordy.
Jordy? Okay, I was
Yeah.
making sure I was saying it right. But it was good talking to you, though, bro.
Yeah. Appreciate you letting me in here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I appreciate you joining.
I was watching the live stream.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that, though. I appreciate the love, for real.
All right. See ya.
Yep. Yo, Vaughn. Okay, if you really want to fly me out, gang, you gonna have to show me proof I'm not meeting up with a serial killer. But yeah. Join Project X. The link in my bio and message me in there. I would say message me on Instagram, but I'd be kind of weird about answering DMs on Instagram because my last time my account got deactivated because I was answering DMs. So it's a little thing. I believe varsity freshman's coming up here. Seventh grade I always played scared and only ever played good in pickup, never in practice on games. But if I didn't, Random Hooper 12. Are you like? Wait, what? Varsity. I'm tweaking, bro. I'm tweaking. I'll answer that in a second. My fault. Yo, bro said, like, do you know how do you study film? Do you like write stuff down or what? Studying film is kind of basic. It's just go on YouTube or whatever it is and figure out exactly what you want to, you know what I'm saying? Let's say if you want to learn how to play in the pick and roll better, sit there and like watch a video, like watch highlights of everybody going through pick and rolls and just write down exactly what it is that they're doing. I6, I'm guessing you're Isaiah, but it says you're joining, so it's not letting me accept you in here. BK been in here for a minute though. Let me get BK in here. Yo. Yo, you in here?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, bro, you so lucky I was about to press remove right when you came in. What's up, bro?
Bro, I'm good. It's crazy, bro.
That's good, bro. That's good.
I was just on my stuff and I just see you on.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get in the habit of doing these things more. I want to, you know what I'm saying, get to know y'all, talk to y'all more for real. So, bro, what's your name? Yo. Hello.
So how would you like stay in the gym and everything when off season comes, you know?
Yeah, like you mean like what do you mean by how would I stay in the gym if you can go on
Like
a little bit?
how to not like stop playing, you know?
Yeah. Like you mean how to stay consistent?
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say like it's just really doing it. Like I'm not about to sit there and give you like a whole fake thing. It's just like time's gonna pass, right? The days are gonna go, and throughout them days, you're either gonna go in the gym and put in work, or you're gonna stay the same version of yourself that you are now.
Yeah.
And that's just one of those things. Like I would sit here and give you this whole little fake thing about doing this to gonna make you more disciplined to get in the gym, but it's really just like doing it when you don't feel like doing it, especially those days when you're tired and you're hurt, and it's just getting it done. One thing that you could do though is just make it easier for you to get in the gym. So I know what I would do if, let's say, if I was waking up early in the morning, I would sit there and what's that called? I would like have my clothes set out the day before, have like everything packed up. So all I had to do was wake up, brush my teeth, and to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just making it as easy as possible to just get the thing done. Because especially if going to the gym, some days can be hard. So it's got to make it as easy as you can on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
No, that's it.
Right.
That's it, though.
All right, bro. I appreciate you, though. I appreciate you watching, though, for I really do.
Yeah, I watch you like every week, bro.
I really appreciate that, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I really do.
All right.
All right, again. Catch you.
See you.
Yep. Okay. Isaiah, yo, I've been waiting. Silly, man. R. Thank you, X. This really helped. Yes, sir, bro. I'm glad I'm able to help y'all. I'm gonna get like the last couple people in here, like talk to everybody, and then I have to get off and, you know what I'm saying, be a father and things of that nature.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, I just got like two questions.
Yo, what's up?
So first off, how do I like control the strength of my shooting? Cause whenever it feels like I'm shooting regularly, you know, I'm a skinny guy. You know, I'm like 135. So when it feels like I'm shooting regularly, like it just goes like either top of the backboard or just way off, but the accuracy is dead on. But if I try and lower it a little bit, like it just completely airballs. Accuracy
Yeah.
is so.
Question:
um,
Are you shooting a regular shot? Or are you trying to elevate on your shot?
I'm trying to elevate like what's it called, the arch.
Okay, like when I mean elevate, do you mean like I mean like jumping? Are you jumping on your shot? Like jumping to get
Yeah.
out? Okay. So I would say to control like that strength and that touch. One thing is okay. You know, like when you're shooting form shots, right? How like you're pretty close to the hoop.
Right.
Shoot like regular jump shots that close to the hoop. So like take one dribble and shoot like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like because that kind of it seems really stupid, but that kind of helps you what's that called? Gain control and like touch over your shot. Hold up, Isaiah. No, bro. Why do you have to pay, Molly? You know you gotta pay for Zoom now. Y'all tweaking. Wait, hold up. No, you don't. Hold up. Yeah, twin. Yo, my fault. I'ma send another invite code in here because I don't know. Invite people. Yo, my fault, gang. Look here. Isaiah, join back up here. Oh, my keys is tweaking. Yo, what are we doing? Where my YouTube? Where my stream at? Hold up. Here, I'll post the link to Project X in a second, real quick. Yo, my fault, gang. Look here. Isaiah, join back up here.
Bro, what? How my key
Oh,
fall out,
my
bro?
keys is
Here.
tweaking. Isaiah,
Yo,
join
what
back
are
up
you
using
doing?
that
Where
link
my
I just
YouTube? Where my
posted. I
stream
don't.
at? Hold
I
up.
hate. I genuinely hate Zoom, bro. Genuinely hate Zoom. Like, what are we doing, bro? Yeah, nah. It said I ran out. It said I ran out of like people or like being able to do things with people. I don't even know. Use that new link I just posted though, and I'll get you back in here. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. That's so weird. Can y'all join using that? I don't. Let me know if y'all can join using that link. And then hold up, while I'm here, I'm gonna give y'all here. I'm gonna put the link in here real quick about how do I get this link? Invite, copy. Here, I'll put this link in here. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, like they really hoeing, bro. But look, while I'm in here, I'm gonna show y'all what is inside this Project X thing that I got going on. Okay, Pete, look. So this is the classroom section. As you see, this is where we be talking. I gotta answer Sean's message real quick. But we be talking in here. I'm giving away a free month of all this in here right now for the first 500 members are in here. But this is the classroom section. So this is where we just talk, chat, talk ball. Sully, I'm gonna let you in one quick second. This is where we just kind of talk ball, conversate. And then inside the classroom section is where the real stuff is at. Hold up, okay. So in here, it's like the welcome area. This kind of tells you, you know what I'm saying? Just welcome, how to use the app, how to use everything. This is phase one. Phase one, you know what I'm saying? Says you're not struggling because you lack skill. You're struggling because you're trying too hard. It goes over the art of reverse effort, and it goes over, you know what I'm saying? Basically the fear thing, like how to handle fear, right? Then you have phase two, talks about your emotions. Cooking the goal talks about more stuff, alter ego, all these different stuff, right? So these are the core courses inside of Project X, right? It goes phase 1 through 7, which lasts 7 weeks. It's 1 week per phase. Then inside here, you have the strength training program. You have the at-home vertical jump program, ball handling program. Ignore this little thing right here, right? And we have Project Mobility, Project Vert Code, film study, recruitment tips, and follow along where y'all get to follow along with my own workouts, right? That's everything that comes in here. And then I got to get this back up. I have a thing where y'all can make money doing this, right? As y'all see, though, peep, hold on, peep. You know what I'm saying? This for everybody in the world, right? It's a community of hoopers. It's a community of hoopers, bro. I'm telling you. Everywhere across the world, every dot you see is somebody, bro. But let me get back to this Zoom real quick. Isaiah, tap in. I got to get back on the phone, Isaiah. click back on your Zoom thing. Hold on, am I tweaking? Is this Vaughn? Vaughn, do your parents have money? Vaughn, how old are you? Trying to fly me out? You got pool like that? All right, Bear, I'll catch you, twin. Look, Isaiah, you taking a little too long. I'm gonna knock out Sully, and then I'm gonna get to you. Sully! Wait, am I muted? It's the right mic. Yo, it's the right mic. Yo! Dang, did Sully just leave? Dang, Sully. Twin.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing? Hello?
Good, bro. How are you?
Oh, I guess. I'm good. What you up to today?
Nothing really.
That's
So I
good.
was just wondering, like, how do you get stronger, like, on the court? Like, how does like the strength training that you do, like, translate to like on the court? And like, how can I be like a better defender against like bigger players?
I got you. So, strength training wise, main things I would focus on are core and legs. Those are the two most important things, especially when it comes to, like, you know what I'm saying, getting moved out the way, right?
All right. Mm-hmm.
Because, you know what I'm saying, when you're taking a bump, the thing that's kind of holding you back is your legs, you know what I'm saying? So if your legs is weak, you're just going to get flown out. And then same thing with your core, because your core is kind of the thing that, you know what I'm saying, stabilizes yourself on the, it kind of stabilizes your whole entire body, because it's like the center of your body, right? But yeah, those are the two things. Of course, you know what I'm saying, is regular lifting, like upper body stuff always helps, you know what I'm saying, getting actual strength up. But definitely your core. Core is one of the most important things. Because I know, like I would work out my core a lot, and that was the one thing that was like helped me when, like, what's that called? People are trying to bump me out the way. People are trying to push me out the way. It was always my core that would, like, core and legs were the two things that would kind of go into that. So just like doing like landmine rotations, like weighted core exercises instead of just body weight stuff, and then of
All
course
right.
like your squats, cleans, deadlifts, split squats, side lunges, things like that, especially side lunges, because that helps simulate like the angles and positions you're playing in the game. And then how to defend against taller defenders, um, just annoy the hell out of them. Like, you just have to be like all over the place, like left hip, right hip, left hip, right hip, pushing them, shoving them, just
Mm.
putting the ball on the ground just like hell for them, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then just do everything that you possibly can and not get put in like the low post. A lot of time you
All
get
right.
put in the low post, someone's gonna help. But yeah, that's one of the main ways. Now, if they're like a Wemby or like a Bobo type of thing,
Yeah.
you can't really do too much about that, especially if you're shorter. That's just gonna be
Yeah.
like more of a team effort. But you shouldn't even be
Mhm.
guarding somebody like that in the first place. But
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah, but yeah. Any other questions? Or
Yeah. Um, like, how can you like make like the coach notice you more, like when you're like in practice and stuff, so that he can like get you
um,
like on the court?
yeah, I would say talking to the coach, building an actual relationship with the coach. So, like, that's just off the court in general. That would definitely help you a lot. Like, I know some people that weren't good, but just because they had a relationship with the coach, they'll sit there and be able to, you know what I'm saying, like actually get on the court. Um, and then if you're just out there actually, like, you know what I'm saying, is really hooping, like you're hitting shots, playing good defense, handling the ball, getting people open, and just making your presence known. So if you're like talking on defense, calling stuff out, doing all the extra small things that people call like that say are embarrassing, right? If you're doing all those things, oh, definitely, that he'll notice that. But main thing though, actually building a relationship up with your coach.
All right. And like one more thing is like when you're like doing moves in games and stuff, like a lot of the time, like I feel um like you said in some of your videos, like you're like doing too much. So
Yeah.
like how can I like practice like my moves and like handling and stuff like that, so that like when I get on the court, it's not like doing too much, and so I can just like get by my defender. So
You mean like how you practice, like just kind of simplifying your moves?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's really just as simple as just practicing the simplified versions of the moves. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you just want to be like, if you really want to simplify it to like the very very like core root of it, I know a lot of people have one move, then they have a counter, then have a counter to that move. So like me, the way I had mine set up was I would just do like a delay tween. So so like I would just sit there and rep a tween to a layup, tween to a floater, tween to a one dribble pull up, tween to a shot, and then my counter to that would just be like a tween cross. Now I'm just doing the exact same reps off that tween cross. Then after that I'm doing like a tween cross tween, right? So it's kind of just counters to it. Like I know I was in like this wow, I was in the gym with this one trainer one time. His name was like Dave Hopla. He's worked with like Kobe, Carmelo Anthony, like Klay Thompson, and all these different types of people. And he was like telling me basically like the way that Kobe would work out was he'll just like simplify it to like the most basic level. So he'll sit there and do a one dribble pull up, make 50 of them, then go the other hand, make 50 of them, then do one dribble between the legs, one dribble pull up, make 50 of them, then one dribble pull up, tween cross, one dribble pull up. I mean like one dribble, tween cross, one dribble pull up, make 50 of them, then one dribble behind the back, one dribble. Like just simplifying it to like the most like basic form, if that makes sense.
All right.
Yeah. And I
All
was
right, I
like,
gotta go. Thank you.
Kobe's work. Yeah, for sure. And I was like, if Kobe's working like that, it's for a reason. So
Yeah, thank you.
yeah, for sure. Any other questions or?
No, that's it.
All right, bro. I appreciate you watching though, bro. I really do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, bro. All right, last person. Last person before I head out. We got to get George Pickens in here. We got to get George Pickens in here, bro. George,
So,
what's up, bro? How you doing?
you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Uh,
How you doing today?
so I had like a really bad team that I played on,
Yeah.
and it's like made my confidence go down like way more. Cause like my point guard was like a very bad ball hog, and I just don't know how to get it back up.
Yeah, I got you. So you feel like when you were playing through those games, like you weren't able to sit there and actually like kind of play for real. So
Yeah.
like that kind of just yeah. Hold up, Isaiah. Stay in the Zoom call and I'll get you in here. Just don't leave the Zoom call though. But so I think that's low key comment. I went through the same thing through like 1 year, like during AAU, where I wasn't really getting minutes. I wasn't doing anything. So like my confidence just hit the fan.
Like
I
I
would
was a
say
starter, but like
yeah. You were a starter, but they just weren't like swinging the body.
no, not at all. I could be like wide open in the corner for an easy like knockdown three, and they just would drive to the basket and miss everything. Just
Yeah,
miss.
I got you. Yeah, it's one of those things that you can't control. I would say off the rip, like you can't let things like that, you know what I'm saying, affect you in the game of basketball. Question, how old are you?
I'm 13.
Yeah, you're 13. You got a lot of like I'm be honest with you, that is very, very common in basketball, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna see that everywhere. Like especially if you're going to like basketball camps and things like that, like nobody wants to pass the ball. Everybody wants to score. So if they're not swinging you the rock, you can't really just let that affect you. You know what I mean? Like it's basketball, right? Just whenever you get the ball, just do the most with it. Now if the shot doesn't fall when you get the ball, then you know what I'm saying, it's all right. Just you know what I'm saying, keep your head up and keep going. But for right now, what I would do to like I guess kind of get the confidence back, just live in the gym, bro. Like you're young, you're 13, you got time. Live in the gym, rep out a lot of shots, rep out a lot of moves, play games, right? I would play games with like if you go to the gym and there's older people playing, try to get on the court and play with them. Yeah, they might, you know what I'm saying, might do you in, but that's the part of it, right? So that now when you're playing with these older people and you go with these younger kids at your age group, you frying them because, you know what I'm saying, you've been playing with older, more physical people. But I would say get the confidence back. I would just be like, really, just get in the gym. Because confidence is one of those weird things. Normally confidence, like when you lose your confidence because like fear and all that. But the way that you kind of explained it was just from, you know what I'm saying. Did you lose confidence because they weren't swinging you the ball? Oh, I was talking to myself. Guess George Pickens disconnected. All right, well, Isaiah, it's your time. Isaiah, it's your time. It's your time. How do I get George Pickens? Yo, what's up?
Hey, I'm the dude who like actually got kicked out.
I remember.
Yeah, my bad. I was trying to join, but that's why it took so long.
No, you good, bro. My bad about that. I don't know. They was trying to tell me that I had to pay to get people in the Zoom call, but I'm like,
that's crazy, bro.
Tweaking.
Anyway, so my second question was, so I'm currently 6 foot at like 16 and whatnot, and I'm kind of a late bloomer, so I'm not expecting how tall I'm actually going to be. So, like, how do I kind of get used to the play style of like a tall person, before I actually get tall. Because I'm playing like, a point guard right now, whatnot. But if I get too used to it, I feel like, once I suddenly reach that height, it's going to take too long.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the best people that you see that are tall and that like can hoop, they
Yeah.
hoop like they're short. Most like especially like the ones that are like 6'5", 6'6". A lot of them were late bloomers, so a lot of them were short going throughout high school, and then all of a sudden they had like a growth spurt, and now they're short. Like now they're 6'5", but they're playing how somebody that's like 5'10" would play, and that's what makes
Right.
them so dangerous. If that makes sense.
Dang.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even like focus on trying to play tall, because if you try to play tall, it's like it ain't really worth it. You know what I'm saying? Especially the way like basketball's moving, we're moving to
Right.
taller guards. So even if you're like, let's say if you grow to be like 6'5", you're still gonna be a PG. Like my one friend, he's like committed to Auburn, right? He
Dang.
what's that called? He was like about your height all the way up until like maybe junior year. Then he hit like a little growth spurt, got taller. Now he's like 6'5", 6'6". But he's 6'5", 6'6" with like pure guard skills. And like what's that called? And he was in Cali like the other day. He was training with like some NBA trainer, and they were just talking. And he literally told him, he was like, "You're 6'4", 6'5", but to the NBA you short, right? So
Yeah.
you have to stop trying to hoop like you're tall and hoop like you're short. Because if you hoop like you're short when you're tall, that makes you so much deadlier. It's like if Wemby played like he's 7'5". If Wemby played like he's 7'5", he wouldn't be Wemby.
Right.
So just play how you
Yeah.
play now. You know what I'm saying? Just keep working on your guard skills. Because let's say 6 foot now, but see, you hit a crazy growth spurt, get a couple more inches, and now you're tall with guard skills, and now you're basically unguardable.
Dang.
Because what's up?
Yeah. My bad. So I'm like 135 right now, like I said before. So it's kind of hard for me in the paint, even if I'm like 6 foot and whatnot. How do I kind of just like, how do I basically like figure out a solution to that and whatnot? And how do I figure out a solution to really like get in the paint on offense and whatnot, and just not get freaking like crushed.
Yeah. Use more like finesse type finishes. So your floaters, like hook shots, like different type of things like that. I would recommend like watching Trey Young. Trey Young is a good like like he's a great finisher at being short. Even yeah, I normally don't like using like big name players, but even like a guy like Curry, like believe it or not, Curry's like an elite finisher, but it just doesn't look like that because he doesn't do it in like a traditional type of way. And you see like a lot of the like he just has like a lot of soft finishes, like a lot of quick little like scoops, sneak unders, different things like that. So I would say focus on that than just trying to like, you know what I'm saying, just brute force your way down there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. That's all I wanted, bro. Thank you. I've been watching your video.
For sure, bro. I appreciate you watching it. I do. I can catch you. All right, I ain't gonna lie. We gonna have to wrap this one up right now, twin. Vaughn, bro, Vaughn. I still refuse to believe you. You was not flying me out, bro. Vaughn, we gonna have to hop on a call after this, bro. We gonna have to hop on a call after this, but I'm gonna catch y'all though. I appreciate y'all watching the live. It's about to be 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go be a father and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go do fatherly activities. I'm gonna hop back on the Zoom. I'm gonna hop back on the live pretty soon. And yeah, I'm probably gonna do the Zoom call thing again. It was cool to talk to y'all though. But I appreciate y'all watching the live. You know what I'm saying? We ready.